Hey, before we get started on our video this week, I just wanted to announce our quiz winner from last week. It's Heather Britton. I've got your gift card right here, and we'll make sure to get that out to you today. Thanks.
Yeah.
Good morning, LAP. This is Brandon Reisinger coming to you with your chairman's report. I know we're a day later than normal, but we had some visitors in the building, kind of put us behind schedule. The escape order bank is $34,753. Corsair is at $7,105 for a total of $41,858. We did our Adopt a Child collection this week at the gates. Had a pretty good turnout on that. We did ended up doing Wednesday on day shift and Thursday on night shift. Day shift we had a total of $1,959.81. Night shift we had $2,041.13 for a total of $4,000.94. I want to thank everybody that contributed to that. I know I said it once in one of the other videos, but the Adopt a Child it really is a good thing, and if you've ever been involved in that and been up there and seen those kids and the way that they light up, you know, these are kids that may not have been getting anything at all for Christmas. So it's really an awesome thing that our membership does every year for some kids that are in need. Had International in the building the past 2 days, out walking around on the floor quite a bit. I know the whole building, they didn't get to see the whole building, but quite a bit of our membership did get to meet with them. We had our Vice President for the Ford Department, Chuck Browning, our Region 8 Director, Tim Smith, the Administrative Assistants, Brandon Keats and Scott Eskridge, as well as our National Ford Department Servicing Rep, Mike Kerr, and Regional Servicing Rep, George Palmer. They were in, let's see, I think they walked around for several hours Wednesday night on night shift, talking to members, getting input from them, what they'd like to see in the contract, things like that. And came back in Thursday morning and walked around on day shift. I will tell you this, we met with them before they walked the floor, the entire leadership, and then was out there with them while they were talking to membership too. And the message that Chuck is delivering is pretty clear. He's saying, you know, International has our back. He told every member that asked that in order for Ford Motor Company to have an agreement with the UAW, LAP is going to have a product. So, you know, that was really reassuring to hear. That's something I wanted all of our membership to know as well. So, you know, come next year, if we haven't had an announcement yet, they're going to push them. We're going to have something. He also told every member out there on the floor that this is our time to get back what we lost. You know, there was a whole lot of people out there that were asking him about the cost of living allowance, and I wanted to hit on that a little bit. You know, we had some newer members that came in after cost of living was gone that kind of asked him, said they didn't really understand what it was. I heard a few of them say, I can't really miss it if I never had it. The cost of living allowance it's huge. It's huge. You know, I can tell you that the last contract that we had the cost of living allowance in place, I believe we got 2 4% contractual raises that contract, but we also had our cost of living allowance. Our 4% raises, both of them combined, totaled out to like $1.50, $1.75, somewhere in there. For that same contract period, our cost of living adjustments, because they follow inflation, gave us a raise of like $2.60 an hour, you know. So in the past, we would always end up with more money in raises from cost of living allowance than we did from contractual raises. So if we could get that back, that would be huge. And I do want those folks that have never been here for COLA to understand what that would mean if we get that back. I just, you know, I can't say enough. I'm pumped. I'm excited about what's what we've got to come in this next contract. I think it's going to be a great one for us. I really do. I want to hit on KTP a little bit. There's been a lot of people asking me, a lot of talk on the floor about the TFTs getting to transfer to KTP. What they're getting is not actually a transfer. There's contractual language in the national contract for TFTs that says before any facility can hire off of the street, they have to hire any TFTs that they have currently working or laid off at that facility. The next step after that is that they have to hire full-time any TFTs working or laid off from facilities in zone. KTP and LAP are in the same zone, and what that means is before KTP can hire, which they're needing to hire, they have to offer those opportunities to the TFTs in our building. There's a lot of seniority folks that are asking, hey, why can't I go over there? In order for us as seniority employees to transfer to KTP, we would have to have a surplus, or in other words, be at a point where we're looking at a layoff while KTP is hiring. We're not in a surplus, we're not laying off, and that's a good thing, folks. I know we've got folks that want the 3-day weekend. We got people that live 5 minutes from KTP. I get that, and I wish that it could be open for you guys to just move over there if it makes your life better. It's just not something that we can do because, thank God, we're not laying off here at LAP. So kind of wanted to clear that up a little bit. Our bargainer race concluded last Friday. I wanted to congratulate Austen on becoming our newest bargainer. Truly believe that he is the future of our local here at LAP, and he's going to be a great addition to our bargaining team. We've got a membership meeting coming up next Tuesday, the 11th. That's going to be at the LAP Hall at 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. If you've never been, you know what? Got free soft drinks and free hot dogs. Come by and grab you a lunch. Check out what we do over there. Financial education, the final class for that is going to be October 11th at the LAP Hall at 11 a.m. So if you've been attending those, or even if you haven't, you're still welcome. That's open to all members. We've got free flu shots at the LAP Hall October 25th and 26th. That's going to be 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You must have your Ford ID and your insurance card with you, but that's going to be free to any members. We've got an adult Halloween party October 29th from 8 p.m. to midnight. That's at the LAP Hall as well. That's $10 tickets, and you're welcome to have a good time up there. It is BYOB. Let's see here. Trunk or treat. LAP's trunk or treat is going to be October 29th from noon to 4 p.m. at the LAP Hall. All members are welcome to attend. Bring your kids with you. Should be a good time. We are still looking for volunteers or candy donations. You can take your donations up to the hall. We also have a box up in labor. If you don't have time to go down to the hall, you can bring it in and just drop it off in labor. Wanted to hit a little bit on the parts shortages that we've been dealing this week. Mainly the door panels. I know we've had some stop and go, but for the most part we have been able to run. Latest that I was told as of this morning, day shift's going to be fine, probably looking at running 8 hours. There is a possibility of a robocall for B Crew tonight, but I don't know that yet. As more information develops on that, I'll make sure to get something out and try and let everybody know as soon as possible. I have told the company to get everything together just in case because we don't want to run into the issue that we had last time where people were getting robocalls sitting in the parking lot. I'm going to make sure that call goes out sooner if we have to do that this time. Plan still has us working next week. I know there was a lot of rumors about a down week next week. That's not going to happen. We are working next week, but tonight for night shift is looking questionable. I'll try to keep everybody in the loop best I can as that develops. That's all I've got for today. Just want to tell everybody have a good weekend, be safe, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.